Okay. Hello, dear friends. Good afternoon. Such a beautiful, beautiful afternoon. I think I arrived there around afternoon time or late morning. So in Vienna, apart from visiting museum, you visit museum. There are just so many beautiful museums, historical site, historical building, historical church, historical structure, and you are enveloped inside this huge, huge beauty. Huge, huge. It's like you are in a big castle. You are like in a dream place. Anyway, maybe I am too countryside. That's the feeling I got. It's a very beautiful city. And this one is Museum Belvedere. And whenever I hear some words, I like to search its origin, its meaning. And Belvedere, Bel, immediately bring me the imagination or the connection of beauty, right? So I actually searched online. This place is called Belvedere, and Bel, B-E-L, is pretty. Vedere, V-E-D-E-R-E. Belvedere is actually an Italian word. It's one of the structure on top of the building or in front of open space where you can see outside. You can see the view from outside. What do we call it in English? It's a viewing pavilion, something like it. And I searched for this place, and I found it. In Chinese, it's called 美景宫, which is a perfect translation. 美 is beauty, beautiful. 景 is sight, view, scenery. Beautiful scenery palace. How cool is that, right? So this place is called Belvedere. And it was the summer residence of Prince Eugene of Savoy. He was a French prince, and he was instrumental in ending the Ottoman Empire, the fight over with Ottoman Empire. Beyond that is a little bit more of my knowledge. Anyway, so Prince Eugene's summer residence, this was. And Prince Eugene of Savoy, or Savoy, he was a French, and he used to serve the French king. So this is why you can very well see that the connection of this place with Chateau Versailles, right? And when I go there, when I see the scene, the front, the courtyard, the garden, the garden, especially the garden, it reminds me of Chateau Versailles. So this place was was a beautifully, very well designed garden and 2 museums and an orangerie. It's an orange orchard, orangerie, and a stable. And I went there and I ordered 2. They asked me, there are 2 museums. Do you want to buy one or combine tickets? And then I bought the combined tickets. And then I went to the upper library museum. I didn't even know the lower museum was actually quite further away. It's 1 bus stop distance at the 2 ends of the garden. If you ever go there, make sure you go to 2 of them, or otherwise you buy 1 ticket. Anyway, beautiful, beautiful. Inside is with this trompe-l'œil style of painting and the structure. This particular entrance place reminds me of St. Petersburg, Hermitage, the summer palace, the winter palace, summer palace or winter palace, Hermitage in St. Petersburg. Very bright, light marble with distinct dark frame outline, a very sharp contrast, and very Baroque style. And this is Baroque style. And if you do not, I am limited in knowledge. Baroque style, Baroque style. In Chinese we call it Baroque. When you hear it, Baroque, it sounds powerful. It sounds manly. Sorry. You get the idea. It sounds very strong, powerful, grand, right? Rococo, and it sounds, even your tongue is twisted. Rococo. It's the Rococo style is the development and extension of the Baroque style. Baroque style is very grand and beautiful. Rococo, it develops into a little bit more curvy, more soft, more feminine, more flowy, more free. So this one is a typical Baroque style. And they use Trentino, I think this is Trentino marble. Trentino marble is a red-colored marble made in Italy. You know, in Italy there are a lot of good, nice marbles. And that's why there is David of Michelangelo, and there are a lot of beautiful sculptures. And David was made, the sculpture, the most beautiful sculpture, David, by Michelangelo, was made with marble of Clara. And this house used marble of Trentico marble. It's a kind of red veined marble. And inside this museum, there is a special place in my heart for this museum. It's because of the Art Nouveau artist, Gustav Klimt. There are beautiful, this one is not by Gustav Klimt, this one by another artist. And but it has a very very beautiful, aesthetically, just at the peak of a human enlightenment, human craftsmanship of design and painting. There are a lot of Gustav Klimt painting. Sorry for the noise. And this one is by Gustav Klimt. And this one is the keys. Yes. It's unbelievably beautiful. And usually when I see Klimt painting, Gustav Klimt, when we see Gustav Klimt painting, we usually see female figures, and it's just so beautiful. And seeing his landscape painting, it's really eye-opening. This one is, I like the layer. He did all this painting with so much detail and so dreamy, with a lot of nuance in it. It's not a big line, a black Sharpie outline and put in color. Here you will see all the colors blended in, and the color of the flower pop up gradually, yet very uniquely. You can see the outline of the flower. You can see it stands out, yet it is not a sharp outline. And this particular painting is to my surprise. I do see some of his elements, such as the little details on the tree. It's like sparkles of gold. It's like a small treasure details, which is his typical style. His tree of love, a tree of life painting with a lot of different geometric shape. And this one, you can see that on the tree bark, there are a lot of these small details make this painting really interesting. And that particular painting, it looks quite Van Gogh-ish, don't you think so? And there are paintings you find a little bit Monet style, some a little bit more of Van Gogh. So he's a very versatile artist in his way of approaching art. When needed, he will put the details, how do I say it? His stroke really decrypt the strength of his passion at the moment, of the subject matter he's trying to convey. So look at this one. It's you feel you are in a dense, overpowering forest, trees, and greens, and the stroke is so much strong, and I feel that he had already drawn the outline of the tree with dark color, with brown or black, and then cover it with green leaves, layer after layer, layer after layer after layer after layer, layer after layer. It's as if the leaves growing out of tree, out of the branch, layer after layer. One layer grow and then another layer. You just feel it's so so immersed in it. And this flower, when you go at sunset, at an evening time, or even in under the shade, in daytime, in bright sunshine time, under the shade, the green is so dark, so condensed, so much contrast that the flower just pop up in front of your eyes, and that green background, some young leaves, some old leaves, interwoven, some shades, some get a little bit of more light, so the color is different also. And this one, you can see the big trees, and then that old rustic house feels so warm and so remote and distant, yet so cozy. I feel so. Maybe I'm a little bit too talking too much, but this one makes me feel I want to find a place surrounded by tree and be inside it. And this yellow beauty has a good contrast. It's bright, make you feel young, energetic, dynamic, and pretty, and springy, and lively. Yeah. Look at the leaves and the detail of everything. And this one is one of his most famous painting. I forgot the name of this lady, Madame something. I think it was in exhibition in San Francisco a couple of years ago. I am not particularly sure. And quite a surprising thing or coincidence. The San Francisco De Young Art Museum, the director previously, the last director, now there is a new director, I think he, as I remember, he was from Austria, and coming to this museum, I see a lot of the building, a lot of interior design, the structure, and even the color scheme of the artwork. It reminds me of De Young Museum. Of course, De Young Museum was a replica of the Légion d'honneur. Légion d'honneur, Legend of Honor, was actually a replica of a French in Paris Legend of Honor museum. So it must be have a connection that the European style of presenting art, French, Austria, or this part of the world, the way of presenting art. And Belvedere was designed, inspired by the French influence, the Chateau Versailles, yes. And just very, very fulfilling to come here. And it's a pity that I didn't check clearly to see the two museums. I was thinking the lower museum was the first floor of the museum, and the upper museum was the top floor. No. It was about 500 meters away, and it's quite further away, two museums on the two sides. Both are wonderful, wonderful. It was just a pity I didn't see the lower one. And as I'm traveling, I decide not to take my gimbal. And this is the day that I do need gimbal. You can see the beautiful garden. I was walking, I just walk slowly and try to capture some of these beautiful scenes. Maybe, I think tomorrow or today, I made this video early in the morning, the voiceover. And today seems a bright sunshine day. I will get my gimbal, get my chapeau, and walk around the city and walk around the typical inner city ring. There is a ring, there is a particular route that goes along the big, beautiful structures. Anyway, that's my trip to Belvedere. Belvedere. It's an Italian word. Belvedere. And yeah, I made it. I made to see the kiss in my own eyes. Bye-bye, friends. I love you. I really do. Do. Goodbye. Bye.